Hey everybody, it's your friend coming to you from Charlotte, North Carolina. This is Christmas Eve, Saturday, the 24th of December, 2022, and this is your card of the day. All right, my friends. Merry Christmas if you are of the Christian faith, and if you're not, you're just enjoying the Christian holiday. Merry Christmas, all those good things. Listen, look, you can see I am using a new deck, a different deck. Not new to me, but a new one. Fairy Tarot Cards by Radley Valentine, and here we have illustrations by Howard David Johnson. All right, so I'm going to give them a quick shuffle, and we're going to get right to the messages. Fairies of the earth and of the sky, father of the sky, mother of the earth, thank you for bringing a message of joy, of hope, of blessings to all. Thank you for trusting me with this message, and I wish to be lifted and shifted, flow and grow. So be it, so shall it be. Well, that one just fell off, so I'm going to just go with it. The Prince of Winter. So the energy today, being that the Prince of Winter right here, I love these cards and I love these illustrations. We see, if I can pull this up a little bit more, you can have a bit more of a look. Now these cards amuse me and bring me joy. Here we have a polar bear, signifying the winter, who seems to be snowboarding on what looks like the fallen branch of a tree, but on his back we have the Prince of Winter just riding along. And the message that goes along with today's card is to seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. Now this is all the things that pops up into today's energy. But the Prince of Winter, according to the fairies, now the Fairy Tarot deck, the difference between the Fairy Tarot deck and the others is this is a grounding deck. This is a deck to bring you back into somewhat the material world, the world we kind of live in. Now, even though we're using other decks to bring messages from the other side, when you're working with fairies, you know, they work with earth magic, they work with earth energy, they work with the things that we can sort of the tangible stuff, if you will, even though that can be connected to the suits such as, let's see, pentacles, and sometimes what would it also be, wands. What's the other one? I think Ariel in the Angel Wisdom, that's her suit, if I'm getting that right. Anyway, but today's energy with the Prince of Winter. Princes are young, they are energetic, they are ambitious, as opposed to kings, which are more steady and set. The energy of today, being Christmas Eve, may bring forth wisdom from the other side. It may speak to your ability to be determined, focused, and with that determination and with that focus, you can somewhat stir up the impulses of your soul. Now, it seems a little counterintuitive to say, well, you're going to use intellect and determination and be focused, but you're also going to be impulsive, which is almost like too much of a dichotomy. Well, I'm trying to listen to the fairies and the goblins and the gnomes that are trying to get me to make sense of this, which really is saying sometimes we have to act quickly. We have to make these bold decisions. This is where intellect comes in, determination comes in. We can do it. We're determined to do it, providing we've got laser beam focus. And by going with this, I've got goosebumps, so I know they're all around. by going with the somewhat impulsiveness, we can sort of ride the hurdles and the challenges that would normally be pushed in our wake. Now, if you study astrology, which I do as a fringe benefit, a little bit of a sort of a shading, if you will, to my mediumship, a little bit like, well, what's the planets doing? What's the energy of the planets doing? The energy, the vibration of that kind of thing to help. It's almost as if we have Mars still out there, Jupiter, the bringer of gifts, moving from, I believe, Aries into Pisces. I'm not quite sure how that works, but we have a lot of planets that are doing quite a lot of things. And so sometimes it's difficult to know how to navigate all of that. I am going to read the description that goes with these fairy tarot cards because I love to learn. I love to gather knowledge, and I think it's important to share it. So, the Prince of Winter moves like a flash of light, and when the Prince of Winter shows up, as he is today, you know that you're in for some very quick action. His mind moves as fast as the sled he's riding, and he can instantly access a situation, allowing him to get right to work. When he's on a mission, you may as well stand back and let him take charge, because he will, whether you want him to or not. He's an idealistic, decisive, focused, and determined. He can also be impulsive and undiplomatic. So, if this prince enters your arena, see if you can't get him to pause for just a bit, reflect for just a moment, and make sure that his plan is really on the up and up. Fairies move swiftly through the snowy forest. Or this fairy moves swiftly through the snowy forest. He loves the thrill of the ride, but he is really watching where he's going. I think this card is also saying we got to believe strongly in our mission. I think we also have to somewhat fight for justice, sudden or unexpected changes. That kind of like lands for me. It does. The energy of today feels like, whoa, you might be tempted to see things, those glittery things in the corner of the store, or you might be pulled into an email that says buy now because you only got 2 hours left. They make me giggle because here's the reality of, excuse me, got hiccups. The reality of that is, when the Christmas is done, when we're finished, we got all the gifts we want to give, wait till Monday or Tuesday, and then all these emails are going to come and say, listen, we've extended it more, and we're going to give you even more of a discount if you do it now. Ooh, got hiccups. Oh, gosh, I can't stop it. All right, I've got to be quiet. So, I don't know. I think today's energy this Christmas Eve is be determined, use your intellect, and if you are in a place where you're seeing things move quickly or pushing quickly or people shoving or things like that going on, I mean, really, you can see it. You could even be part of it. Look at it more like the roller coaster ride to Glee, the roller coaster ride to fun, the roller coaster ride to let's see what happens, other than, oh my goodness, I got to make a decision by 5 o'clock. That's kind of panic, and that brings up fear. Just go with the fact that things that you might do, I mean, it's almost like you want to ask yourself some questions, or your guardian angels. Is this for my highest good? And even if they say, well, it's a bit naughty, but if it's something that brings you joy, do it. That's fine too. I think it's just a question of using your intellect and using your intelligence to say, things are moving a bit quickly, I'm going a bit faster than I need to. Well, then let's slow down. Let's just take a chill pill. You know what I'm saying? I think that applies also to folks who want you to do something for them and they need to do it now. I'm in the business where someone looks at themselves in the mirror and decides that their roots are way too far out from their scalp and their hair probably looks like they've been pulled through a bush backwards. So here comes the phone, and we've got this expectation that somehow or another I'm going to find some space today and do my magical thing with scissors and combs and blow dryers. Well, I can and I will, and I'm just putting that out as a thing. Watch some of your expectations, watch some of your impulses. I say watch them. You can still act upon them, but just watch them, be aware of them. Listen, until tomorrow, have a fun evening, light a candle, say a prayer, join hands, even if it's with a teddy bear, to bring blessings of the season. I love you. Thanks so much for all your support. Bye.